Hey everyone, a couple of users wanted to see some of the car collections, RC car collections that I have here. So this is just a quick video just to show you guys my RC car room chargers, batteries, kits, tools, tires, wheels, boxes of kits that I've purchased. I usually try to keep my boxes if I can and some more tools in there. So just real quick, this is kind of where I do my battery charging. I know it looks somewhat convoluted, but it works. I have 4 chargers here actually, and I use the 2 t-maxx chargers. It's a little junky in here too, so you got to excuse this. I use these more than anything else, these 2 t-maxx chargers. And I just kind of plug my batteries in and let them charge overnight. I have 2 of these Thunder Power chargers that I use as well. These are I'm sorry, not Thunder Power, but Thunder AC6. Sorry, my tongue's getting caught. I use these 2. I charge all my batteries at about 3.5 amps or so. Try not to go above 3 amps when I charge them because it gives it a pretty good charge and helps me to keep my battery life a little bit longer. Here is, of course, my radar gun that I use to test some of my cars, and you guys will see a lot more of this in the coming videos because I have someone to kind of help me out to film some speed runs that I'm going to be doing for some of these kits straight out the box, so that you guys won't think that I'm just guessing at miles per hour. You can actually see it here. I will not do kilometers per hour, but I'll do miles per hour. So over here, some of the lipos that I have, of course, lipo bag. I usually buy my batteries in 2s just in case I decide to make it a 4S, or if I run them in series or in parallel for more capacity. So I got 2 Thunder Powers, 2 3Ss, even though they're only 20C4000, but that's probably about all I need for what I do as far as my runs. I just purchased these wolf packs. They were $30 each, but I had a $5 coupon for anything 25 or more at Hobbytown, so they cost me $25. These are actually pretty good too, and you see that these are kind of rounded, so they fit in a lot of my Tamiya kits and Kyosho kits, and some kits where the stick packs won't fit in. I only have 1 or 2 kits like that now. And of course, I have 2 track powers. This one's already charged, and I showed you another one was charging over there earlier as well. All these batteries have been fairly well and good. Like I said, I charge them either at 3.5 amps or on those t-maxx slow chargers. So it keeps those working pretty good. Of course, lipo bag. Got a little tape on there, which I hardly use. Step over to this other corner. I don't hardly use this stand unless I'm just kind of doing a review on a car real quick or something. So, but it's not utilized or used that much. This is one of my cases. It's probably got stuff in here, extra parts, glue, tools, an old Technigold motor from the 80s, if you guys remember those. I have Castle motors in here, extra Castle cases, another brand new Castle motor, bearings, just a whole bunch of stuff, temp guns, other motors, cases and parts, and just stuff and junk in here. Over here, another box full of stuff. This probably got screws in it, old shocks. More junk in here. Mostly these are just going to be extra parts that I have in screws in those cases. Over here are going to be some of the kits. Of course, yeah, I've had 2 Blackfoot Extremes. The new Stampede 404 I just bought. The Exoterra. And these boxes actually have parts in them. That's another reason why I haven't thrown them away yet, because I do have extra parts for the cars in there. I don't know if you guys have saw the Gravedigger I did, but maybe I'll have to try to redo some videos on that. The old school Stampede. I did have a Boost Buggy. And down there at the bottom is a Rustler that I used to have. I don't have those kits anymore. Over to the table, a couple bodies. I got another Durango body, another Stampede 4x4 VXL body here, extra Blackfoot body that I actually put lights on that I use on my Stampede. Here is a Hyper T10 truggy body that is unpainted. I may turn my Stampede into a truggy later on, I'm not sure. Cases here full of just tools and stuff, or just extra miscellaneous screws. Same thing with this one as well. Just extra stuff that I always need. Tools, tapes, glue, diff oil, shock oil, Loctite, etc., etc. Toothbrushes to clean my cars out. Over here you'll see tires and wheels. These are the HPI mashers. These are the stock ones that come with my Exoterra buggy. An extra set of the Spike t-maxx tires and wheels. This one actually tore when I was trying to bake the wheel off. That didn't go too well that night. Anyway, Slash tires and wheels, some more 10 scale 2.2 truggy wheels. These are some new Stampede 4x4 XL5 wheels and tires. Set of those in there. Extra wheels for my Durango. These are some Hyper TT truggy tires I still have not used yet. And of course some Traxxas Talons there in the far end. As far as kits go, this is my newly converted Rustler 4x4, which was a Stampede 4x4. I'll be dyeing the chassis. I actually got the chassis set in today, so I'll be dyeing that chassis black, and I'll show a video on how to do that. This is the Durango, the newer body on it with the lights set on it. That's kind of how that looks inside. Big spaghetti factory, but it works and it stays on well. Button to turn it on and off is right here, or to have the different flashes for the lights. My Exoterra buggy, the Invictus, which I love running and bashing this thing. Down here, we have some of my vintage cars. The Tamiya is missing a tire and wheel because it's over there on the table. I tried to bake them off. Didn't go too well with that. But anyway, this is the Blackfoot. This is the Turbo Optima. And this is the Monster Beetle that I have as well. Actually, these two, someone's going to purchase those. Someone's going to buy this Monster Beetle from me with the radio, and it's got a speed controller and stuff in it. I think today or tomorrow, and someone's buying the Optima as well. So a lot of these kits I sometimes get cycled through. I don't keep them too long, maybe a couple months, or if I do, I'll keep them out my car and drive them here and there. So that's it for as far as what I have kit-wise. Oh, there's one other one. This is another Durango DES T210. I got this off of eBay. I actually needed some parts that they had that they were selling with, and I got a pretty good deal on it. So that only looks backwards because I don't have these on there. But this is actually in the mid-motor configuration, as one I have is on the rear motor configuration. So I may do a parallel test on these two, kind of put the same system in it just to see how they run and the differences in the two when they run. I know they say the mid-motor is for less traction surfaces, but you would think that this would be the better deal. But anyway, that is a quick look at my RC cars and my RC car room. So